Oh my god, it's adorable. And by adorable, I mean it's awesome. But it's very wee, and it's very old, and it's very British. Yeah. God, this thing is rad. What's up, guys? This is Heis, and today we're playing Derail Valley. And we finally have a new steam locomotive. Of course, again, mod, right? Custom car loaders back. We've done a couple videos on that, one featuring the big boy, which was very much just a test of all the features, right? It wasn't a planned, legitimate, exquisite model or anything. And then we had the ES&D export for Croatia, which was pretty cool and had a lot of neat extra features. But now we've got a steam engine! And it is very British. This mod was made by, oh god, I don't think I can pronounce their username. Dzwierdzewsen. Shrug. I'm sorry. Thank you for making a lovely mod for the game. And it is an 060 Great Eastern, originally classified the Y14, and later it was the LNER J15 class. There's 3 different skins. This is the royal blue skin. There's also a gray skin and then a black skin as well. And it looks really cool. I just spawned it in. It looks comical compared to some of the hopper cars here. The one big note that they do say in the description is... Huh? Oh, we're gonna investigate you. The one thing they do note in the description is that... there are no lights on it. There's no electricity. We die like men. It's the old school. So let's take a look at this thing, fire it up, and hope we can figure it out. It looks like it's got vacuum brakes modeled. I mean, obviously we don't have vacuum brakes in Derail Valley. We just have air brakes, but that's neat, seeing the hose and everything. Yep, there's the vacuum line, and there's the air line. I wonder if these things were dual braked. Obviously, there's an air compressor there, and it looks like a Westinghouse 9.5. And okay, but what? Oh, that's just neat. That's just neat. You didn't have to do that. Not too much detail in there. You've got the blast nozzle and then the petticoat. But that's it. Which honestly, a locomotive like this, that might be all that there is in there. On an American engine, I would expect to see branch pipes and everything heading down to the cylinders, but British inside cylinder shenanigans confuse me, so I don't know how they routed stuff, but it's neat that you can open the smoke box up. That's fun. Yeah, that falls under, you didn't have to do that, but you did. That's neat. I don't know what's going on there. The British trains scare me. They're more for my cousin, you know, good friend of mine, friend of the channel, cousin, twin, whichever you will, Lori, than me. Do we oil here? I don't know what that's about. It's scary in English. Okay. Where's... Oh. It's like, hang on. There they are. I do like that they tucked those in, because, yeah, honestly, the giant Derail Valley data plates, while helpful for gameplay, are generally kind of annoying. But inside the frame, okay. Not too much detail, but again, that's inside the frame. Who really cares? Oh, look at the cab. It's got a goofy two-handed regulator. And we've got fun gauge textures and everything. Screw reverse. That's fun. Does that loop around? Oh, no, it looked like it went around again. That's interesting. I like the gauge textures, I like the cab textures in general. Tender handbrake. Okay. What? Oh. Is that like the fire damper? These are British things that confuse me. Okay. We've got an independent brake, the train brake. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got... Oh, weird. They've repurposed all of the vacuum system, because this is like the vacuum ejector and everything. That's neat. That's fun. Okay. Okay, here's a lubricator in the cab, because it's hydrostatic style, apparently. And that should be open now. I guess we gotta figure out where everything else needs to go. Damper, okay. Blow down, blower. Guess we can bang that wide open for now. We should put some coal in the hole and start a fire going. I'm hitting myself in the face with the shovel. Interesting. It's fine. Anyway. Get the box loaded up. Nice. I don't know how much... Okay, there it is. And now we'll grab our lighter and set it afire. And that'll get things going. We've got 2 sight glasses. That's a first for Derail Valley, I think. That's cool. And more safe. Obviously, by regulation, we have to have 2 in the US these days. There's our injector. Air compressor's right there. So we'll run that. Oh, it's got 2 injectors? Huh. Like, implemented 2? I mean, obviously, locomotives typically have 2. Our compressor packing is ruined. Maybe because the bore is no longer centered. It's fine. Anyway. God, that's neat. This is a good look at what is going to be coming on all things steam locomotives down the road. With, you know, having 2 injectors, 2 sight glasses. That's just neat as hell. Oh, I love gauges. I saw these in Australia. Gauges like these. Obviously, these are proper for the Great Eastern Railway of Britain. But pounds per square inch. Rather than saying square or SQ. Pounds per... And they literally have a square and then inch. Which is very entertaining. Oh my god, and we've got degrees Fahrenheit. That's kind of mildly entertaining. What's that? Oh, it's speedo, kilometers per hour. Oh, that's the whistle? Interesting. I'm sure it's terrible. Not because the mod is bad, but because I probably hate it. And there's our main reservoir. I love these gauge textures. And the textures in the cab feel pretty nice. Generally, it seems like a pretty decent model overall. And quite a bit of fun. What's with these giant prongy guys on the back? I don't know. Oh, okay. Alright, our 3 places to oil on the side are just all of our crank pins. That's fun. So this is a novel application of the 3 oiling points then, too. Because it's not, you know, crosshead, main rod, and then what's the third one? Crosshead, main rod. Wrist pin, I think, on the default steam engines. It's been a minute. Now we just got them all on crank pins, which that's pretty cool. So it's neat to see, oh. British engines, right. It's neat to see novel applications of things that we've had in Derail Valley already. Yeah, so one of the big differences in manufacturing you know, between American and British engines is that the American engines are very much designed to be very serviceable and everything is shown to you. And there's no decorative, pretty nonsense later on. Obviously, some of the early engines don't follow that, but the later engines do. And here we see the running boards and fenders getting in the way of you oiling the one side of the engine, which obviously still works in the game, but is kind of silly. Oh, it's got the same little guys in the front. I guess rather than having a pilot, it's just got some beam thingies. And then there's the cylinders. I have no idea where the valves are. Like, theoretically on top, I guess, and then there would be an internal main rod that would presumably run to the number 2 driver, just based on the fact that there's a firebox in there. I don't know. It's nifty. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna hate this whistle. Let's see. Let's see. Does he hate it? Yeah, it's the same one as the SO60. And that lever gets stuck, so definitely not the fave. Well, we've got lots of coal in the hole. Fire's decently hot. Blower's wide open still. We need more coal. Wake up, choo-choo. Or does it spawn with the damper shut, I wonder? Oh, that immediately became much more orange, so it spawns in with the damper shut. That's a good thing to find out. So now the steam. Oh god, no one knew the damper could be used as a detonator. Wow, that thing is coming up to pressure quite quickly, which is probably owed to its small size, honestly. I guess the mod author said that it's about the same power as the SO60 that's default to the game. So anyway, that'll be plenty of steam, so let's bang into these cars here. Oh, where are the cylinder drains? There we go. Right there. Okay, I think we squished into the cars here. And it's just going to shove them with the handbrake and everything. We're here at the coal mine, and we're going to run up the hill. I figured that'd be a fun test for the new steam engine. Who's got a brake? Do you have a brake? Yay, you have a brake. Alright, well, we'll just kick this thing into forward gear. Oh god, it's got British, scare the cattle cylinder cocks. No, we want to go the other way. Obviously, that's not great for the engine in Derail Valley these days, but who cares? We'll do it. All right. Oh. Well, that's neat. Fun loads I haven't seen. Okay, let's see. Office is over here. Here we go. Turn the job in. And we're going to the coal power plant. Which is over by the machine factory? Yeah. Oh, good God. That's a bit of a run. We'll have to see what the tender capacity of this dude is. It's already up to speed, apparently. Good God. Let's bang this wide open. There we are. Turn the blower off. God, did it just hit the injector? That's mildly entertaining. The valve handles are in the way of the valve handles. Get this totally full of coal here. Oh, is that a steam chest gauge? Yeah, alright. That's very cool. I mean, the default engines have one too, but this thing's ready to make steam, so I guess we might as well get some water going. You know, this reminds me a lot of another view out of a round porthole at a blue locomotive that I've been experiencing recently, if you know what I mean. What a nifty thing! Oh, and we've hit the grade and you can hear it instantaneously. Alright, putting that much water in is definitely putting a little sadness against our fire here and our pressure. So we can dial that back. We'll fine it down to try and keep the pressure up. Hopefully we're lined right. Okay, we're lined right. I love that the lubricator is a hydrostatic and it's in the cab. That's cool. At least I assume it's a hydrostatic. It's very literally foreign looking to me, so. It's got a little bullseye. And it's got 3 feeds on the bottom, I guess. It's, yeah, not what I'm used to, but neat. Main res is up. We're doing 30, apparently. Everything is Imperial except the speed, which is in kilometers per hour, which I guess makes sense because the game speeds are in kilometers an hour, so that makes sense. Give you consistent units there, so you don't, you know, be doing 50 and then arrive at a 50 and then wonder why you've yeeted. Okay, we're wide open and in the corner. And she is slowing down a little bit. I'm gonna bring the injector back. Because we're only at 150 and we could be at 160. Let's see. How heavy is this train? 400 tons, and we're on a steep grade, and this is basically the same as the SO60. So, come on, sweetie. At least our valve events. Oh God, the boiler is so wee that you can see the pressure gauge moving as the steam chest charges. Come on, sweetie. You can do it! Maybe it can't do it. Or maybe it will do it. I don't know. We're not quite at 160, but it is now rolling back. Okay, let's tie the tender brake. And set up the independent. Okay, well we're gonna get an opportunity to show off another skin. So we've got blue, gray, LNER. Why not? Oh. That's gonna be mad about its existence. Can we find its tender before it hits us? Probably not. Oh, no. How about we remove the screaming object and spawn its tender first? Okay, there we are. And then... there we go. We're gonna double head these. Just as soon as we can. I guess we need to have the tender brake on because it's still rolling back. Oh. It just automatically hooked everything up. I guess we spawned it in that way and we're in sandbox mode and that's the way it be. Okay. We need to assault the hill. So we're gonna get it. We've had one 060, yes, but what about second 060? Oh, that's weird. That is Derail Valley optimization stuff being a little goofy with this mod, which I don't know if there's something to tweak. And I will note that this mod is in beta. It's not specifically said, oh yes, it's all done, nothing more to do. But yeah, it's if you walk too far back on the tender, Derail Valley goes, hey, you're not in the cab anymore, and it de-renders everything, which is great for performance, but visually is kind of strange, of course. But you know, that's Derail Valley being Derail Valley. That's not anything to do with our mod author here. Okay, let's fill some oil cups and see if we can use 2 of them to get 400 tons up this hill. I tried to pick the lightest train that there was at the coal mine, but obviously same in comparison as the SO60, more or less, in terms of tonnage rating. You're gonna have a bad time. Anyway, and I don't know why it's bouncing up and down at the moment, but that's fine. That's Derail Valley being a little quirky, presumably. Not happy about its position or something. Anyway, this is neat. New steam engine. I like new steam engine, even if it's literally foreign looking. I know that there are a number of different cool American locomotives in work as well, so there'll be something that looks less foreign because it's, you know, domestic, at least in my, you know, in terms of my perspective. So, there's neat stuff on the way there, but I won't spoil anything quite yet. Alright, that's all good. This thing's basically up to pressure. Cylinder drain's open. Oh, we need to turn the lubricator on. We'll just get it bang on full. Wide open. Got places to be. And, oh god, this one still is wide open. It's just got a tender brake and an independent set. So we'll kick that off. This one presumably also has a tender brake. Can it start? Oh god. Come on, choo-choos. You can do it. There's two of you. I know we're trying to start on the grade. Okay. Is now the opportunity where we get to look at all three skins? Or do we just let it roll back and just try again? I think we'll let it roll back and just try again. Why not? Kick the reg all the way off. Kick the reg all the way off. And just let it roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Oh, now it's gonna start sucking soot into the things because the bars are not in the right way, or the reversers. It's fine. We just spawned them in and we're already ruining them. Welcome to the ES&D. How may we help you? Oh, this one doesn't have air on it yet, does it? Because I don't have the woomph dumph going. Oh, and I wonder if we did have a brake issue, because I think I've got both stands cut in. I'm pretty sure the brake cutout's actually the small ejector. Oh, doesn't that spawn cut out? So we probably need to cut in the first one. So have we not been having brakes like the entire time? Well, you know, maybe there's some operator error here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, he says, rolling down the hill going backwards. Coal, hole, coal, hole, coal, hole, coal, hole. All right, and coal hole, coal hole, coal hole, coal hole, coal hole, coal hole, coal. Well, we're almost off the grade. We'll see if we can double head this up the hill. It's like, it's basically an SO60, right? So, in terms of power. So it should, with a running start. But it's kind of neat, because it's an SO60 in terms of power, but it's, you know, it's got a tender, so you've actually got a little bit more capacity for things. Bang that on. Bang that on. Hopefully there's nothing else on that track. Hopefully Smells Like Kenosha's not playing. I think it's still a non-self-laughing valve. I wasn't sure how they'd implemented it because obviously they're repurposing a vacuum valve. There we go. Everything's kicked off. Our independent doesn't go all the way to 0? Well, that could be a problem as well, or maybe that's just the gauge being a little quirky. I don't know. Alright. This time with feeling. Bang it on wide open. Places to be. Stop complaining. Go. Forward. Forward! Jerk of the world! Anyway. These random ADHD movie quotes for my mom and my mom only. And if you get those references, then, you know, we can be friends. Alright, we're gonna trim the injector a little bit. Trim the injector a little bit. Cylinder drains. Kapow. God, I'm not used to having such a big teleport range. Okay. Cylinder drains. There we go. Alright, we'll hook it up a little bit. Speed and power. And coal for the hole. Can we just run and jump over the top? Super Mario time. It's fine. This one could probably use more water than the other one. We're definitely making a lot of steam by these safeties just going. Okay, all right. Here we have it. We're double heading. God, it's been a minute since we've done a steam doubleheader in Derail Valley. Why does it always happen at the coal mine? I wonder why. The L&ER Black is a nice skin for this. I mean, I am a fan of blue. It's one of my favorite colors. Blue, no red. Ah! So, I do like this one. Probably more than the L&ER, but the L&ER is nice as well. Alright, we will get this injector really cooking. Yeah, now we're in danger of overspeeding the hill, which we love. Good problems to have. Just gonna keep these nice and wide open here. Coal for the hole. Coal for the hole. Coal for the hole. Coal for the hole. One scoop this time. It's fine. Anyway. Yeah. Oh god, this one is losing pressure, but it's gaining water, which is kind of a key thing to do, so that'll be alright. And this one's doing pretty good. Seems like we're gonna make it this time. Which we like that. It is odd to me to look back and see no headlight on a locomotive, but they're not scared of the dark in Britain, apparently. Whereas, you know, we're very scared of the dark in the US, so we've got to have headlights on everything. Speed 70. We're doing 60. Which, yeah, I don't know really how high drivered these are or not. I don't really know much about them, although there's a lot of good info on the mod page. Of course, it will be linked in the description for you to download and add to your Derail Valley. I guess they were originally designed by T.W. Worsdelfer? Shrug? For both freight and passenger. They were introduced in July 1883. Wow, these are old. They were built until 1913, 289 built. Wow. And in 1948, when British Railways became a thing, we are going quick. Oh, and the water's gone. That's bad. They caught me monologuing. It's fine. It's fine. Get in the cab before you die. It's fine. Well, this one's got water. The other one doesn't have water. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, right? How fast are we going? Yes, got it. It's fine. Stop it with the speed. Oh god, oh god. Okay, well, you learned some history, folks, and we blew up some steam engines. It's one of the more spectacular wrecks we've had recently. It's fine. The injector's still running, by the sounds of it. Would anyone like a pile of steam engines? It's fine. They caught me monologuing. That sly dog. Yeah, I guess there were 127 of them still existing when British Railways was formed in 1948. And they ran until 1962. That's quite neat. God, what a long service career. Very, very neat. So, It sounds like the mod author is going to be working on some more Great Eastern locomotives, and we love seeing new stuff coming to the Valley. Very neat. We've got some British stuff. I know that there's some American stuff in work, and presumably Greg Tame is working on getting some of his German stuff. You know. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the mod. How neat. Very cool, and thanks to the mod author for getting us a new steam locomotive for the Valley. And I'm sorry about having binned it. It just had diarrhea. And on that bombshell, bye everybody!